I officiate basketball, and I think so it's a uniform. It needs to fit a certain way. The pants that you buy, you're not supposed to wear a belt. So if you see an official wearing a belt, it's not a good thing. The pants have a waistband that everything fits nice, tight, and tucked. So when I started to realize that the waistband was too big and my breath pants almost needed a belt or another, I really started to think like, oh wow, I am losing weight. My body is changing. So that was a really, really cool experience.
And it's so uncomfortable too. So I had to get some more pants mid-season, but I was pretty happy to do it because it really let me know that I was changing.
All right. State your name, where you live, and your job title.
My name is Jeff Hughes. I'm a math teacher and I live in St. Louis, Missouri.
Awesome. Now, describe your situation before you started with me and Generation Fit in about 2 to 3 short statements.
Um, I had injured myself pretty bad, maybe about 5 years ago. And ever since then, I hadn't really been working out, hadn't really been doing a whole lot of activity, and I had gained a lot of weight that I didn't like on myself.
Mm-hmm. And how did that make you feel gaining all that weight?
It worked on my confidence, and it really did. It was preventing me from being able to do a lot of the activities that I love. I feel like it was really standing in the way.
Mm-hmm. And what were some of those activities?
I mean, love playing basketball, love being active. And I feel like, with the gain of weight and the loss of athleticism, and just every time I would do something, I would get feel like I was getting hurt. I felt weak. Just all around wasn't good for my mental or my physical.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And what negative impact did this have on others around you?
Um, Effect on others. I mean, I think the biggest thing is that I wasn't able to I didn't feel confident enough to spend as much time with my nephew playing ball with him. I wasn't as confident to, be able to get out and play ball with my students. Uh, I think that probably be the biggest thing, whether they realize it or not. I definitely wasn't being able to be my full self.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So then, here, how did you find us or me or the company?
Um, Scrolling on Instagram, man, scrolling on Instagram, looking at different, and then Instagram starts to curate your feed, and I was looking through like rehab, prehab, different like exercise pages, and like your page came up, and I gave you a follow, and then I think you reached out.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Was there something specific that you liked on the page?
I think I remember the video being something to the tune of just ways to eat and still lose weight. And I was like, oh wow, like I hadn't really given my diet a whole lot of thought. I mean, well, I had given it some thought, but I didn't really know what I was doing. So I was like, oh, these might be some helpful pointers. So I liked the video and then I gave you a follow.
Oh, yeah. Oh. And when you were onboarding, what were your thoughts about going through the process?
I mean, I was pretty nervous. I mean, you connect with anybody over the internet. It's kind of like, I don't know, but I appreciated, your transparency and just thinking about like the process and what it would look like and imagining what it would be like. I gained a little bit of confidence through talking to you.
Hmm. Yeah. So then, what were some other doubts and fears about all of this?
I mean, I don't know. You feel like you get into a space where you don't know what to do, and you want to change, but you start to feel like it's impossible. And then you start to think about like all of the obstacles, like, oh well, maybe this is a little expensive. Like, do I really want to spend money on this? It's like, would it be worth it? It's like, will I actually change? Like, you know, you start trying to do all this cost benefit analysis, and then you kind of almost freeze yourself with analysis paralysis, I would say.
Hmm. So then, what made you say yes anyway?
I think in order to change, you got to take that first step. You I think nothing will change if you don't do anything. So I feel like it was worth taking the risk. I feel like it was worth betting on what you were offering and worth betting on that I would be able to be disciplined and keep to it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And then look at you now. Tell the viewers where you're at now.
Yeah, man. When I met you, I was about I would whenever I would weigh myself, I'd be between like 223, 220 pounds. I think the first time I weighed myself when we started working, I was 221, 220. And as of today, this morning, I'm 188.9. So it's over 30 pounds lost, man. It's hard to believe. Didn't think losing 20 was possible. So losing 30 was, yeah,
Oh yeah. And how does that make you feel?
dude, I feel good. I feel light. I feel confident. I like how my clothes fit. And I really do feel, accomplished. Wasn't easy. I wouldn't say it was hard. I think that getting the discipline, once it got rolling, it felt like it just became a part of life. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what are you able to do now that you couldn't do before?
feel a lot more confident getting out and playing ball. Uh, I just feel better in general. I sleep a lot better. Uh, I'm more full throughout the day. In general, I just feel healthier and more confident.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And talk to the viewers about the roughing clothes and that whole experience.
Yeah, so I officiate basketball, and I think so it's a uniform. It needs to fit a certain way. The pants that you buy, you're not supposed to wear a belt. So if you see an official wearing a belt, it's not a good thing. I mean, there might be some circumstances, but the pants have a waistband that everything fits nice, tight, and tucked. So when I started to realize that the waistband was too big, and my breath pants almost needed a belt or another, I really started to think like, oh wow, I am losing weight. My body is changing. So that was a really, really cool experience.
Your ref pants falling down.
Yeah, dude. And it's so uncomfortable too. So I had to get some more pants mid-season, and it's annoying because when you buy those, they have to come at a crazy length so that you get them tailored. But I was pretty happy to do it because it really let me know that I was changing.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And then now with basketball, how are you feeling with moving around basketball?
I'm a lot lighter on my feet, not quite bouncy, but I think I'll get there. But I feel stronger. I feel more confident. I can move. I can play defense, get up and down. So that's a great feeling.
Hell yeah. And what positive impact did this have on others around you?
Oh, dude, played in my student versus staff basketball game at the high school. So that was a lot of fun. We got the dub. I was running a lot of point guard, so that was cool. Been able to get in the gym with my nephew and help him train, play some defense, play some ones, get some good trash talking going back and forth. And in general, just be able to hang out with a lot of my buddies. A lot of buddy people I know that I've met and that I enjoy being around. Play a lot of basketball. Pick up basketball is just it's a great way to connect. So
Oh yeah, man. And last question, what would you tell someone who is watching this right now and is unsure about taking the next step?
um, I would tell someone that was unsure about how they wanted to go about this or if this was something they wanted to step into and do. Make a decision that your current self or that your future self will really appreciate. Make that decision to be the person to hit the goal to be in the type of shape that you want it to be. You know, you haven't been able to do it on your own. If you can't do it on your own, coaching input is a great way to do that, and that's something for anything in life. Not just with this, but especially with this, because once you get that guidance, man, it gets a lot easier.
Absolutely. And just for context, Jeff is down about 30 pounds, about 6 and some months change. So he has not tracked a single calorie yet. Arbitrary numbers, but just basically hit his protein, got his workouts in, ate out with his friends, I mean, shit, did it really feel that restrictive?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was not very restrictive. I think at the beginning when you gave me those guidelines of like, all right, you just don't eat empty calories that don't have any protein or anything to it. And once I started getting to understand like, oh, I can eat these things, I'm hitting my protein goal, and I'm not just going crazy out the way eating sweets all the time. The weight just kind of started falling off.
Crazy. And just tell the viewers what your favorite foods were outside of the healthy ones.
Oh, dude. I spared no expense. Uh, I would love to get to the end of the day and be like, I did well. Let's go ahead, grab some trolleys, some Nerds gummies, big ice cream guy. Not really. I like cake, cookies, all those things. Not a real baked goods guy. Let me get some candy. Let me get some ice cream, and I'm a happy guy. So.
Love it, man. Love it. Well, Jeff, thank you very much. You absolutely crushed these last 6 months, and we'll continue to get you results because, man, let's just keep the momentum rolling, man.
Yes, sir.